could put yourself on mute, please.
In Aurora, we will overcome anything that hurts. Now's the time to heal, Aurora. People showing love, building on a dream. Nothing's gonna stop Aurora.
City of lights, shining so bright, a celebration. For above all and even more, God bless every resident. Oh, shine
In Aurora,
shine the light,
in Aurora,
shine
in Aurora,
shine the light, shine the light, shine the light,
in Aurora,
shine.
in Aurora. Let's shine in Aurora.
Shine.
Dearly beloved, I gotta say it again. Don't run, don't hide from destiny. Ignite your light, it's meant to be. Dearly beloved, it's gonna take a village to win. When the world seems dark, hit the switch and leave the lights on. We got that glow. We shine. Aurora, we got that glow. Brilliant, brilliant. We got that glow. We shine. Aurora, we got that glow. Hit it. East side, are you ready to shine the light? West side, are you ready to shine the light? East side, west side, are you ready to shine the light? We shine, here's why. There's something happening here.
All right, everybody, you can unmute yourself. Welcome to National Night In. Let's give the city of Aurora a big round of applause. City of Aurora, the second largest city in the state of Illinois. Thank you for joining us. Please, if you can, stand as we have our national anthem. She's one of our favorite songbirds here in the city of Aurora. We watched her grow up, recent high school graduate, and one of the best performers we've ever seen. And she got her lunch break at work. So we appreciate her. Please stand for the national anthem presented by Miss Melissa Bonilla.
Maybe too much. Oh, we'll just have to go back.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Of Aurora's own proud Tom Kennedy Storer High School. Again, welcome to our National Night In ceremony in place of a National Night Out. But as we do all the time in Aurora, we're going to celebrate no matter what. In spite of a pandemic, in spite of uncertain times, we prove that we are still Aurora strong, still Aurora safe, still Aurora together. If you agree, let me hear you make some noise.
Woo!
I ask that you go back onto mute as we begin our program tonight. We're going to have a good time for the next 30 or 40 minutes or so. We have speakers. We have our neighborhood groups who are in the house. We have young people. We have our senior citizens. We have people from all over Aurora coming together tonight to show what we can do when we come together, even if it's virtually. The city is an amazing group. It's an amazing group of leaders who helped to lead this city. We thank our aldermen for being with us, and we thank the 59th mayor of the city of Aurora. Please join me in welcoming Mayor Richard C. Irvin.
Hey, hey, hey. First, I want to thank Melissa Bonilla for giving a beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Thank you very much for lending your beautiful voice to our ceremony. And welcome to Aurora's National Night In. Thank you to everyone watching on social media, and thank you to everyone on this Zoom meeting, from our neighborhood group leaders to students to our elected officials. This is our first National Night In. I have to tell you, I hope this is our last. But safety is our top priority, and we look forward to conquering COVID, finding a vaccine, and getting back to our normal activities. And we look forward to a glorious 2021 National Night Out. Bigger and better. But today, we will definitely make the best of this. Aurora loves to come together for a worthy cause and to celebrate all the great things happening. And we didn't want to miss this opportunity to join thousands of cities across America in celebrating our community and saluting our neighborhood groups for their year-round work to make Aurora a stronger and safer place to live. Thank you for everything that you do. We also take this night to thank our courageous women and men of the Aurora Fire Department and the Aurora Police Department for putting their lives on the line every single day for us. Thank you for all that you do. And we recognize the hard work of the 12 men and women who keep Aurora moving forward. Thank you to our Aurora City Council, a group of dedicated and determined public servants who work tirelessly for our community. Tonight, you will hear from them and from representatives in their neighborhood groups. And also tonight, we will focus on the future. We begin with a young leader. We began with a young leader singing the national anthem. She did an amazing job. And we'll conclude tonight with a young leader giving a special performance. Our children are the future. And what we do today has a huge and resounding impact on tomorrow, well into their future. Listen, I know this has been a long year with many challenges, but I also know that nothing is too hard that we as a community cannot overcome and conquer. Thank you to our Community Services Department and the Neighborhood Group Support Team for your efforts in bringing us together this evening. Remember, we are one Aurora. We are the city of lights. We shine bright even in the darkest of times. In fact, that's when we shine the brightest. Aurora. We are still strong. We are still safe. We are still together. As our song says, let's keep shining the light, Aurora. Happy National Night In, and thank all of you for coming together as one.
Thank you, Mayor Irvin, and thank you for your leadership. Tonight wouldn't be possible if it weren't for the hard work of Aurora's Community Service Department and our neighborhood group support team. Let's give a round of applause for Dan Barrero, Dave Smith, Karita Garcia, and Dee Hakala. Thank you all for putting this together. Work so hard every year to get out into the neighborhoods, to build our neighborhood groups, and we turned it virtually, and you all continue to make it happen. Speaking of someone who makes it happen, he's certainly doing just that, representing us in the United States Congress. He's a friend of Aurora. He's a champion for Aurora. He takes our needs and make them a top priority. Please welcome Congressman Bill Foster.
Well, thank you, Clayton. Thank you, Mayor, and thank you, everyone, for getting close to surviving this entire year, which has been one of the most challenging, I think, and certainly in most, probably all of our lifetimes. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Congressman Bill Foster. I'm proud to represent Aurora as part of the 11th Congressional District of Illinois. And, you know, every year I have a tough choice on National Night Out because I have in my district the second, third, and fourth largest cities of Illinois. But of those three, Aurora is number one. And the National Night Out is just a wonderful, wonderful experience that we're only getting part of this year. But I'd also like to thank everyone for getting together to celebrate the day before my 65th birthday. And so this is, you know, it's a reminder, I think, of that really we're all in this together. And that no matter, you know, no matter what religion or what race you are or where you grew up, when you reach 65, you will start getting more junk mail in your mailbox than you can believe from people trying to sell you, you know, Medicare Advantage insurance policies. But the National Night In is, it's an okay substitute for something that really is an important reminder that we're all in this together, and that the glue that binds us together as much as anything are the people that serve our community together with the responsibility to serve every neighborhood and every person in the community. And that's one of the reasons, you know, I'm so proud to represent Aurora as a city that really, really celebrates the diversity. You saw it on that film loop. You can see it on the windows here, the wonderful diversity and the fact that on nights like this, we close our eyes and we just can think about how wonderful it will be when we can hopefully rejoin this next summer and maybe have a little less social distancing, which is the way I remember it in years past. Anyway, thank you all, and let's have a really great celebration of what we're all dreaming of when this cloud passes. Thank you.
Happy birthday, brother.
Congressman Bill Foster, and a happy 65th birthday to our Congressman tomorrow. Tonight, we are represented by more than 20 neighborhood groups throughout the city. If you unmute yourself, some of us you come from Aurora, and there used to be a dividing line of the river. You were from the east side or the west side, but we know our city's much bigger than that. So a number of you, whether you unmute or not, you can just wave. A number of you represent the east side of Aurora. If you represent the east side, let's see your hand waving on some screens that shout east side. Some of us represent the west side of Aurora. Let's see your west siders. Shake your hands, waving. West side of Aurora.
West side.
Some of us represent the far east side of Aurora. Represent the far east side.
Far East Side, woo!
Priest in the house.
Some of us represent downtown, but all of us represent one Aurora. So let me hear you make some noise once again for the city of Aurora. Tonight we have neighborhood groups, we have churches, we have schools, we have elected officials. It runs the gamut. This is the city that we love so much. We have public safety officials who keep us safe. We have our city leaders who keep us progressing and moving forward. We have the children who are our future, and why we can all come together because we know we must do it for them. But we also like to have fun at Aurora. Aurora loves a parade, Aurora loves a concert, Aurora loves a party, and we haven't been able to do that for over 6 months. So tonight is a nice substitute. So we're gonna have a little fun by doing what we call a roll call. Miss Annette McMahon, you remember our roll calls at Red and Black Prize, where we're bringing it from. But we're gonna do a roll call through the city of Aurora, led by our aldermen, who will give a shout out to their neighborhood groups. And when they call your name, please unmute yourself. And you have 30 seconds to shout out as you read in the email. There's a little competition as well. Our judges, David, Karina, and Dan, will be measuring you on your energy. There's going to be a prize for the most creative, the most Aurora pride, the most loud and proud, and the largest but safest crowd as well. We're going to have a good time with it. And in between our shout outs and public safety, we're going to put you all on mute again, and we're going to ask, beginning with Ward 1, ask our alderman to unmute himself. He has 3 neighborhood groups who's with him today. Please join me in welcoming the alderman of Ward 1, Alderman Emmanuel Llamas.
Thank you for that, Clayton. I'm joined here by my family. Their house, and before I forget, I always thought that we saved the best for last, but in this case, we're going first.
Uh-oh.
Of course,
It's on.
that
It's
is
on.
Ward 1. So the one, well, Ward 1 is special for many reasons, but I think the most important is our diversity. I truly believe that we're the most diverse ward in the city. We have older, traditional, historic neighborhoods like the one that I live in here in Pigeon Hill. We also have Marywood further northeast. We have a retirement community, Stonegate West. They'll be getting a shout out soon. And then newer developments like Savannah and Ginger Woods. So I think the differences between our neighborhoods is what makes us come together and really makes us one Aurora. So speaking of our neighborhoods, I do want to we are introducing our neighborhood leaders at this time, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Clayton. So first from Lighthouse Worship Center, we have Toussaint Smith.
We're right here.
There you are, sir.
Alderman. Hey, what happened?
Oh, getting down with the get down.
Celebrate this national night in. I want you to remember 3 things as we go. 3 things. First, we are Aurora strong.
That's right.
We are Aurora safe. And we are still together.
That was cool.
I love
Ooh.
All right, next, that was kind of hard to kick this off now. Stonegate West, I hope you're ready. From Stonegate West, we have Bob Coverman.
Oh,
Are you there, Bob?
Savannah Crossing.
Savannah's next.
Oh, okay.
Do we have anyone from Stonegate West?
Is it safe to go now?
All right, we'll come back to them. Let's just
saw
skip ahead
Bob.
then to.
I'm here.
You don't count, George.
Hello.
There you are, sir.
There I am. On behalf of Stonegate West, I would like to congratulate the city of Aurora and the National Night Out in. This is our 5th year of participating. We are predominantly a senior citizen community. However, one of our residents, Alderman Lofty, is not a senior citizen, and we welcome him.
Close.
As a retired police chief, I am so appreciative of the city that I live in, particularly the police department and the fire department. They are the unsung heroes of the city of Aurora, and I thank you very much. And I thank the city for all you do, particularly National Night Out. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, next we have Savannah Crossing, which we'll cut back to them. We have Kathy Marshall introducing.
Get out and vote! Make your difference. Vote.
I agree 100%. Thanks for reminding everyone. Thank you for coming out today, or staying in, I mean.
Yeah.
So that's all we have from Ward 1. Huh? Thank you, Clayton.
Thank you. Let's give another round of applause to Ward 1, Lighthouse Worship Center, Stonegate West, and Savannah Crossing kicking us off strong. Representing Ward 2, let's give a round of applause to Alderwoman Wani Garza.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. All right. Yes, I'm Alderman Juani Garza, and we have 3 groups in the 2nd ward today. First, I want to mention the 2nd ward neighborhood groups. They are so special because they have their own personality. They have their own criteria, are totally different the 3 neighborhood groups today. And I'm so happy because they continue, even if we not get together like used to, they still working and they still be the eyes and ears for the police and for us. So thank you very much. I know it's hard for us now with this pandemic, but are we still in communication? Thank you so much. You are so special for me. Thank you, thank you. First thing, I want to introduce the first group. The first one is Jesse DeLow. The president is Juni Camacho. Hi, Uni.
Hi guys. Hi guys.
Hey, Uni.
Hi guys.
What's up, Aurora fam? Hope you're staying
hey.
safe and healthy throughout these challenging times. We can't wait to welcome
Unmute
you
myself.
back home.
Absolutely.
We can't wait to welcome you back home. But in the meantime, make sure you follow our Facebook page at Jesse Torres Boxing Club for updates on our programs, future reopening date, as well as how you can help us out. We love you, we miss you, and we can't wait to make some more great memories with you all. Jesse Torres Boxing Club out!
Hey, all right.
You put it like this.
Okay. Well, the next group is Restore, and they represent Arcela Arredondo.
Hi there. So yeah, this is a little bit different. Normally we have a group of 130 people that are neighbors that we get together on National Night Out. So I'm a party of one, but I know that they're all joining us on Facebook Live. We've been organized for about 5 years, but really we're meeting before then. Our vision was to get to know our neighbors, to develop relationships with APD, which we have. And like Juani said, Alderman Juani said that, being the eyes of the neighborhood. And then just working with the city of Aurora, we've had some great speakers come out to our group and just really teach us things that, we didn't know existed, services and such. So like I said, our National Night Out event, well attended. Everybody comes out and cooks. So really missing that this year, but I know next year we'll pick up where we left off. And then our Christmas event is also well attended. We'll see what happens, right? We still have 2 months.
Where is the good hamburgers? Oh my God, delicious. Well, soon we're gonna get together again, I hope. Thank you, Arcela. The next group is Vecinos de Impacto, Ileana and Javier Solano. Hey! How are you? Hola, hola. ¿Está Javier o Ileana? Fernando, ¿qué tal, Fernando? ¿Cómo está? ¿Quién va a hablar, Fernando? ¿Tú? ¿Sí?
We love living in Aurora. We love our police department, our fire department. The city is just great. We love you, Juani. You're always helping us out. And we just love being in Ward 2 here. And we were sad that we weren't able to have our regular National Night Out event, but we are happy that you guys came out through and we did this a National Night In, and we're happy. We're here representing Liliana and Rosarios, but it's just us.
All right. Thank you. I'm glad to see you guys. We keep in touch and fun, okay? Don't forget. I'm here all the time. Gracias. Los amo. Un abrazo bien fuerte. Los amo. Cuídense.
Thank you to Alderman Wadi Garza and Ward 2. Another round of applause for Jesse the Law Boxing Club, Restore the Neighborhood, and Vecinos de Impacto. We love what the last group, Vecinos de Impacto City, loves APD, loves AFD because we have great public safety officials, and we're honored now to hear from our Chief of the Aurora Fire Department. Please give a round of applause to Chief Gary Krenitz.
Woohoo! Hey, good evening, everyone. Good evening. So glad to be here. Greetings from the Aurora Fire Department. What a wonderful evening that we can all gather here and hang out. Unfortunately, we're not outside today and all gathering together, but I know every fireman and every person on the department would miss hanging out with everyone tonight, and I know they'd be grabbing a hot dog and a cookie or 2 or 3 or 4 from each one of your locations. We always love coming and stealing snacks from everyone. We have to eat a hot dog and a hamburger everywhere. And then eventually someone gets upset we're not eating at their place, but, next year, we're all going to get to tell stories about this year. So let's all remember we're still strong and we're still safe together. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening.
Thank you.
Chief Gary Krenitz, a proud graduate of Waubonsie Valley High School. As we continue to move on to Ward 3, please welcome Alderman.
Can you hear me, Clayton?
Yes, sir.
Clayton, here we are.
Yes, sir.
Coming to you live from the 3rd Ward in the city of Aurora on 5th Avenue and Spencer here with my kids and a whole bunch of community people in the ward. Gotta give it to this group. We have some of the most loving and most caring people in the city here. We didn't have any community groups when I came in 7 years ago, and now we have two very strong groups. They're all they're very great and very strong, but they're also very caring about the community. And that's reflected by every year, but we have some of the largest outpouring of support from the community at each location. But I don't want to make it about it anymore about myself or my family here that I have with me, my daughter and my son. I'd like to start out with Ashley Amons, if I can, representing the tight-knit hometown group.
Ready? Hello. Hi, this is Dominic.
I am Aurora Strong.
Woohoo! He sure is. Dominic's cute.
And remember,
It's cool to be kind.
Oh.
Woo! We're happy to be here. Thanks.
Le digan ya, pone la música todavía.
Hold on, I got one more. Are we there? All right. Thank you so much. And then we have one more, another group that's very near and dear to my heart. And that is the United Neighbors. And the leader, of course, none the least but Karina Suarez Darden.
All right, let's give another round of applause to Ward 3, the hometown community support team, and United Neighbors. Tough acts to follow. They have a whole party out there at the United Neighbors. Great job, you all. Please join me in welcoming Ward 4 Alderman Bill Donnell.
Hey, Clayton. Hi, everybody.
Hey there,
Hey,
Alderman.
can you see me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. Hey, greetings from the 4th Ward. The 4th Ward stretches from Aurora University to West High to the Bardwell neighborhood. We actually cross the river. We have 6 neighborhood groups that represent every inch of the 4th Ward. And we have our newest neighborhood group is let me see here. Oh, yeah, the South Harbor United Neighbors, anchored by the Divine Providence Ministries, and they are co-chaired by Arjun and Janet. Are you there?
Divine Providence Ministries is in the house. We're a new group, been here since 2016. Very excited about what we're doing. The National Night celebration. We've been doing it for 4 years. It's been such a blessing to participate. It's an exciting time for the church and the community to come together as one, to have a good time. We have food, prizes, police and firefighter participation. We just thank the Alderman Donnell and David Smith for always helping us out with all of our community events that we do.
Can't wait till everybody is able to get back together and celebrate on our church grounds. We're right at 402 Sherman Avenue. And just remember, we're in this together. Aurora strong. Woo!
Thank you very much. And now we're going to go to one of our oldest neighborhood groups, the West Park Neighbors, and it is led by two individuals, but the super volunteer is Lisa Garcia. Lisa, let's hear from you. Oh, I think she's muted. Can you unmute Lisa? All right. Well, Lisa and David Hankus lead this group, and it's been the West Park Neighbors just north of Greenman School. We meet at Greenman School, and they do a wonderful job. And Lisa volunteers all over.
Can you hear me?
Oh, she's live. Let's hear from Lisa.
I'm ringing the cowbell and feeling the Aurora love here at my casa. Good evening, Aurora. Hello, everybody. Thank you, all your neighborhood groups. Love you all. My name is Lisa. Sparkplug is my nickname, Garcia, and I am a member of the 4th Ward's West Park Neighbors. We are located in the area around Greenman Elementary School. Our tag name is a bright force in a city of love. City of light, I'm sorry. I'm all about love right now. And I spell force, F-O-U-R-C-E. We are one of the first neighborhood groups in Aurora, as Alderman Donnell stated, and we are quite active, as our community policing officers can attest to, being Chris and Kyle. We love them. Thank you for letting West Park Neighbors be a part of this fun Zoom. And remember, all you need is Aurora love. All you need is love. I'm gonna dance.
All right.
Go,
Lisa.
Go, Lisa.
Thank you.
Go, Lisa.
And I want to say a shout out to Dan Barrero and Karina Garcia and David for putting this together. Next year, we want to be back to barbecues and bounce houses.
Yep.
Let's give a round of applause for Ward 4. So I've asked to follow. Lisa's nickname is Sparkplug, and I'm sure you can. All we need is love. Before we continue on to our next ward, let us hear from our Alderman at Large, the senior member of the Aurora City Council, as he prepares to retire this year after serving more than 30 years on the council, and he was our 58th mayor of the city of Aurora. Aurora, let's give a big round of applause for Alderman at Large, Robert O'Connor.
Thank you, Clayton. I don't have any noisemakers like some of the rest of you do. Some people say that every time I open my mouth, I make too much noise anyway. So I'll just try to keep it to that. Thank you very much to all the neighborhood groups. You make the difference in this community. You make it a great community, and we appreciate everything you do. I also appreciate every year having a couple extra cheeseburgers and some of those cupcakes. So I'm looking forward to next year when we get outside again and we can start doing all of that. I want to say also thank you to the staff. Excellent in pulling all of this together in some very difficult and challenging times. Finally, I would say that I'm speaking on behalf also of Alderman at Large Sherman Jenkins. I think in light of some of the ward aldermen discussing how theirs is the best ward, that he and I have the best ward, because we have 10 great wards, the best in the state of Illinois. So thank you to everybody that's working on this. Thank you for coming out tonight. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Big round of applause for Alderman O'Connor. We look forward to celebrating in the spring as he retires. Thank you for all of your work. Please now welcome our Alderman of the 5th Ward, Alderman Carl Franco.
Thank you, Clayton, and welcome to the 5th Ward. The reason the 5th Ward is special, I believe, is it's very generational. Grandparents, great-grandparents, parents, everybody seems to reside here. They move away, they come back. Many were born on the west side of Aurora. stayed here. Many were born on the east side of Aurora, moved to the west side. So because of that, I think what makes us special is we're involved and we engage. We volunteer and we get involved with the community as much as anybody I've ever seen. And I'm so humbled and proud to be the representative of the great people of the Fifth Ward and really the whole city of Aurora. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Tonight we have a number of groups in our ward, but tonight we have two representatives. The first one is Invested Neighbors. And I believe they have a video.
Hi, I'm representing the Invested Neighbors group of the Fifth Ward. We are a small, friendly group of homeowners in the area of Aurora University and bordering the Aurora Country Club. Our residents are a mix of people both old and young who were born and raised here, and newer arrivals attracted by our cozy homes, quiet streets, and grand old trees. Warmest greetings to all of Aurora from the Invested Neighbors.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you for that. That was wonderful. Not only they engage, they're very creative too. And I have one other group that'll be sharing with us tonight. That is the Kensington Lakes Subdivision.
Thank you, Alderman Franco. Hi, I'm Angie Thomas here on behalf of the Kensington Lakes Subdivision in the Fifth Ward. We are off of Randall Road, just south of Indian Trail. We are 153 households. Normally, we have more than 100 participants in National Night Out. This is our 4th year. But tonight, I'm being safe, flying solo, but know that Kensington Lakes is Aurora strong. Thank you.
Thank you, Angie. And I just want to say that the Fifth Ward really does appreciate all the work that's gone into National Night In. We know we had to amend things a little bit and change course, but staff did a wonderful job as they always do. So thank you all for that. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Alderman Franco. Congratulations to Ward 5, Invested Neighbors, Kensington Lakes Subdivision. As we move on to Ward 6, please join me in welcoming Alderman Seville. You're still on mute, Alderman. You're on mute, Alderman.
You're on mute, Alderman.
Yeah, get up.
Alderman
Mill.
On mute.
How's that? Sorry.
Perfect.
Okay, so thank you, Clayton, for the introduction. This is a good idea to have a national night out. I lived in the 6th Ward all my life. We celebrate our diversity every day. We have new and old, 3 historic districts, businesses, retail, manufacturing, offices, schools, hospital, 2/3 of the downtown, churches, and 2 Hindu temples. So the first, we have 4 of my neighborhood groups that are present this evening, and I want to take the time to introduce them. The first one is Arrowwood Park Neighbors, represents 408 homes in the area that I live in. We've been meeting regularly, celebrating our areas for the last 17 years, since 2003, representing Cameo Park, Arrowwood, McCarty Mills, and the streets of Sheldon, Fordham, and Elmwood Drive. So let me introduce Pam Childress and her husband, John, and Suzanne Campbell and her husband, Spencer. Take it away, ladies.
Oh, we've been hosting events in our neighborhood for the last 17 years.
We believe that these events have brought unity to our neighborhood.
Our neighborhood is very diverse. On any given day, you will hear multiple languages being spoken in our park.
We're blessed to have this great, big, beautiful park in our neighborhood.
Arrowwood Park is a central gathering space for our neighborhood.
Our park is always joyful, a great place for socializing and for great exercise.
We will continue to host events in our park because we believe that these events bring unity and peace to our neighborhood.
National Night Out is always a big hit in our neighborhood amongst the 3 areas, and we appreciate and love all of our neighbors.
And we thank Alderman Seville for all his support.
No matter what the weather, Arrowwood Park brings our friends and family together. Arrowwood!
Yeah, thank you. Next, I would like to introduce the Community Connectors, Gales Memorial Baptist Church. This is an area, a newer area that they've been meeting for the last 3 years at Gales Church. Pastor Johnny McGowan and First Lady Hazel McGowan from Gales Church helps lead it. And our great chairperson, Chelsea Williams. We have fellowship, quarterly meetings and fellowship and a holiday party every year. So Chelsea, it's all yours.
Hello, everyone. My name is Chelsea Williams for the Community Connectors. We are part of the National Night Out every year since it's been going on. And we are just here to just happy to always be a part of the community, trying to bring the community together. Our mission statement is reaching out to bring neighbors together to develop a growing relationship that will continue to connect our community. Hit it, husband.
Good.
Love you, Aurora. Stay safe.
All right, all right. I got the feeling.
Thank you, Chelsea. Okay, next neighborhood group is the Northwest Territories. This is an organization centered around the St. Rita's neighborhood, made up of Alice Taylor, Julie Denude, Diane Gonzalez, Jackie Van Hooser, Jim and Bonnie Reeser, Joe and Sue Infrantes. Many neighbors coming out on a regular basis. We meet monthly except for the winter months, having holiday parties, block parties, neighborhood walks, our annual fundraiser with Faye's Barbecue, and supporting the neighbors in time of trouble. And just a wonderful organization, meeting over 20 years now. So Alice and Julie, take it away.
All right. Hey, all right. Hi, how are you? We've been around for 20 years, and like Mike said, he said everything we do. We do fundraising. We do the Faye's Barbecue on the corner of Illinois and Randall every year. We take the money that we raise and we have block parties. We give it to neighbors who are having troubles, and we donate it to community organizations like the food pantries and the women's shelters. I'm Julie.
I'm John.
I'm Alice Taylor. Jackie.
I'm Joe.
So,
We have a theme this year for Northwest Territories, and our theme is out with the old, in with the new.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Aurora.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll be around another 20 years. Thank you. Thank you for what you do.
All right, thank you. Good to see everybody. Have a great night.
Good night, Mike.
We represent 301 homes in the 6th Ward. And then lastly, the Randall West Community Center. Our representative is David Smith Jr. This is one of my new organizations. They represent about 540 homes made up of Autumnwood Apartments, Victory Court, Randall West Townhomes, Randall Condos, the Monomoy area. What I really like about this organization, every national night out, they have pony rides for the kids. I think that's very special. Something that the kids will remember the rest of their lives. So we have David E. Smith III and his wife, India Smith, here. So take it away, guys. Thanks for all you do.
Hello, everybody. So yeah, as our alderman said, I am David Smith III. This is my wife, India Smith. We've been doing our location at Randall West for I think about 5 years now. And like you said, the biggest attraction is the exclusive pony rides. So we're looking forward to getting back out there next year. Everybody stay safe, wear your mask, wash your hands, get out and vote. And we have a special guest who wants to make a plea to the judges real quick. Can you say Papa? This is David Smith IV. Papa, you can't not vote for him, right? Thank you guys. Love you, Aurora. Stay safe, everybody.
Thank you, David. They represent 540 homes. The 6th Ward helps sponsors a summer camp every year and also a tech center for after-school learning when we're not in the middle of a pandemic. So that's something that we're very anxious to resume as soon as possible after we go through this ordeal that the nation is going through right now. So thanks for all you do, guys. And that's it from the 6th Ward this evening. Woohoo!
Big round of applause to Ward 6. Great job. Congratulations, Arrowwood Park neighbors, our community connectors, Northwest Territories, and Randall West. One thing that all of our neighborhood groups have in common is their love and their appreciation for our public safety officials. You heard from our fire chief, a graduate of Waubonsie Valley High School, his counterpart in the police department, also a graduate from Aurora High School's West Aurora High School. Please join me in welcoming Chief Kristen Zeman.
Hi, everybody. So you guys, I have been with the Aurora Police Department for 29 years. And in this long career, the one thing I have learned is about the strength of community. COVID has altered our national night out, but we are resilient. So we are adapting and overcoming. Connecting and rebuilding community requires vigilant awareness of the work we must continually do to connect with one another and to ensure that everyone around us feels a sense of belonging. I know in my bones that we're supposed to stick around and play our part. And that's what each of these neighborhood representatives are doing right now. When we focus on our own corner of the world and make them more connected, every neighborhood rises up, and that elevates the city of Aurora. So thank you to the organizers. Thank you to the workers. Thank you to every neighbor who reaches out to make a connection. On behalf of the men and women of APD, we thank you for standing at our side. There is no us, there is no them, there is no we, and we are Aurora Strong. But before I leave, I just wanted to mention that I have a fever. I have a little fever. And you know what? I think I have been diagnosed with Weaver fever. Weaver fever.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are you tonight? Congratulations on celebrating National Night Out. If you guys are watching, I mean, this is just such a wonderful event, and I got to participate in it. My name is Chris Weaver. I'm now a sergeant with the Aurora Police Department, formerly an officer. Rank really doesn't mean that much, but I just wanted to tell you that when I was back in community-oriented policing, 2007 through 2010, one of the best events, I mean, this is our event for the year, is National Night Out. Getting out and getting with the community all throughout the city. I was out in Area 3, so to those of you out in Georgetown, if you're celebrating tonight, God bless and have a great night. But throughout the city, I just want to tell you, this is a huge event for the police and the community to stomp out crime and to come together. And it is an absolute pleasure for me to be here with Chief Kristen Zeman, and I see you, Mr. Seville, Alderman Seville. Thank you so much for everything that you guys are doing. Oh my goodness!
So many people here. Yeah, I just showed him how many people are here.
Made the screen huge. Alderman Smith. Oh, Deputy Chief Cross. Oh my goodness gracious. Mayor Urban, thank you guys so much for doing National Night In this year. This is huge. Commander Dorzaf, I see you down there. Representative Bill Foster.
Somebody get the hook. Somebody get the hook.
But anyway, listen, I just want to say to you, excuse me, thank you so much for keeping this going, because back in my days in community policing, this was our event in community policing, and thank you all in the community of Aurora for keeping this going. God bless you all, if I could say that, and thank you all so much for keeping this going.
Weaver fever, Aurora Strong.
Take care.
Thank you, Chief David. Thank you to Sergeant Weaver, our local celebrities, plural. And it's good to see Weaver back out. We miss his singing voice and face every morning on social media in Aurora. Thank you to APD, all the leaders who are here with us, the Deputy Chief, the commanders, the police spokesman. Thank you for being there. As we move on to Ward 7, please join me in welcoming, she's with one of her neighborhood groups, Ward 7 Alderwoman Shakita Hart Burns. You guys are on mute. You guys are on the mute. You're on mute, Jackie. There we go. Now we go. You got to start all over, Jackie.
Oh, there you go. When you deal with technology all day, my goodness. But hello, Aurora. We are TBOC. Congratulations to the city of Aurora and the mayor on our first virtual national night in. This is truly a testament that there is indeed something happening in Aurora. We didn't let the pandemic stop us. We wanted to give you the flavor of the neighborhood. Yes, indeed, we missed the hot dogs and the hamburgers, the bounce houses, the city officials, the firemen, and the fire truck. But nothing can take the place of family, history, and legacy in this community of TBOC. Joining us tonight is the mover and shaker of Ward 7. This community has seen major transformation because of Alderwoman Shakita Hart Burns. Thank you. I am standing here with the greatness. We're in Pattersonville. This neighborhood was named after Patterson when they moved here from Kentucky. We're also blessed to have, who just finished speaking, none other than Jackie Gibson, the principal for Cowherd Middle School. Yeah. And we're also blessed to have our school board member, Ms. Avis Miller. And in the same family, vice chair for the Union for East Aurora School, none other than Ms. Judy Durr. But we're here with history, and history means a lot to me. But I'm also grateful to have 7 homeowner associations, city council, and then neighborhood groups. But the blessing is, this community is thriving after 25 years from a murder that took place. We said we're not taking it no more. And with us saying that, we stopped it. We was able to stop it and then be able to say to this community, we're gonna live. I am happy because right down the street, right here, down our dear mayor, grandfather, and uncle live right down the street here. Many memories on this block. Patterson, named after Pattersonville because the Patterson was vibrant. We also have a lake named after Donna Patterson. What I'm saying is, this family here has given Aurora great history. And for National Night In, I said, I'm coming over here and we're gonna be in it together. Thank you so much. Thank you. We're in it together because without us having shakers and movers, none of us would be moving. Thank you, Aurora.
Burns. We will pick up and continue introducing the groups in her ward, from Oak Park Elementary School, from one principal at Cowherd Middle School to her counterpart at Oak Park Elementary School. Please welcome the Oak Park neighbors and principal, Annette McMahon. Your sound is out, Annette. No, we'll come back to you. We're going to move on over. We have a couple churches in the ward as well. Representing Maine Baptist Church, one of the oldest churches here in Aurora. Please welcome the Reverend Dr. Julian Spencer.
Hello, Clayton. Thank you for this opportunity. We are so excited to be a part of the first National Night In with Aurora. We are Aurora Strong, Main Baptist Church, one of the oldest and largest predominantly African-American churches, 153 years strong, serving our community regardless of race, creed, or color. We enjoy 6 years of our National Night Out. And we're excited about what 2021 will bring, another outside event. So I'm looking forward to that. We want to say to Aurora, congratulations. We are a part of, and we are happy to be knit into the fabric of this amazing city. Congratulations, Mayor, and congratulations, Ms. Zeman. And I pray God bless you all.
Thank you, Pastor. And you have the fancy background going. You were going for one of those top awards, clearly.
I told you I'm going for the award. That's the technology award right there. Can you match it?
We need a brand new trophy for this. Great job, Pastor Spencer. Thank you so much. From Main Baptist Church over to Mount Olive Church of God in Christ, please welcome the Making a Different Neighborhood group at Mount Olive in the Harris family.
All right, we bring you greetings from the Greater Mount Olive Church of God in Christ, where our founder is Bishop William Haven Bunner and our pastor is Gregory Jones. We just want to say that we do appreciate our own Alderwoman Shakita Hart Burns for inviting us to participate in this National Nights In. So to Alderman Burns, also to Mayor Irving and everyone, we just want to say thank you and we appreciate you. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, making a difference. We appreciate you. Right down the street, another neighborhood group really working hard with the Aurora Housing Authority. Please welcome the Eastwood Community Center.
Hello guys, I'm Alicia. I'm here from the Eastwood Community Center. Celebrating is what we do. We're Aurora Strong and we stick together. Aurora is all we got. We're in this together. Let's go, guys. Celebrate. Let's go, guys. Show what celebration is. We want to send big thank yous to David Smith and Shakita Herbert for everything you guys do for the center. We appreciate everything. Thank you so much.
Yes, the next generation, partying with a purpose.
Let's go, guys.
Everyone around Aurora, come on and celebrate. Thank you to Eastwood. And we're going to go back to our principal at Oak Park Elementary School, Principal Annette McMahon.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, we are so happy to be here today, and I say we because I have got safely a whole bunch of staff and students and parents online with us joining in remotely. I just want to say thank you to Mayor Irvin and to Clayton for everything that you've done. I want to thank the alderwomen that have supported us, especially Alderman Garza. We appreciate all your support over the years. We are sad that we are not able to be a part of National Night Out this year, but we love this virtual version. And we typically have about 400 of our students and staff attend. And we're so thankful to the city for everything that you have done to help bring the Oak Park community together and help us take our neighborhood back. And we are also so thankful to our superintendent, Dr. Norell, for her support and allowing us to be a part of National Night Out. So thank you all. And just have to say, Oak Park Tigers, we missed you. Can't wait to see you again soon. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Principal McMahon. Please tell Brenda we said hi. Great job, Oak Park Tigers. The sun always shines at Oak Park. As we wrap up our final 3 wards, let's hear from our Alderman at Large, Sherman Jenkins.
Thank you, Clayton. And this is fantastic to see everyone this evening making a National Night In something that is typical of Aurora. Being the 2nd largest city in the state, we're the home of the nation's first electric outdoor lighting system, and we're the home of one of the largest fiber optic networks. This shows you how Aurora doesn't take any mess. It comes through, it works. All of you have done tremendous, and we're showing the nation that even though we can't be outside, we do a National Night In. And I'm gonna ask a buddy of mine to help me to change the words a little bit and talk about the fact that Aurora doesn't take any mess.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming Jane Brown in the background.
Oh my God.
We're just playing in Sherm's head.
We hear you all.
Aurora don't take no mess.
Yes, sir.
Aurora don't take no mess. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you. Let's give a big round of applause to Ward 7, Eastwood Community Center, Grand Boulevard, Main Baptist, Making a Difference, Oak Park, and a thank you to Alderman Sherman L. Jenkins. As we move to Ward 8, please welcome Alderwoman Patty Smith.
Hi, everybody. Welcome out here to the Far East Side. I am not going to sing, nor am I going to dance. I'm out here with my best four-legged buddy. Ward 8 is celebrating National Night In with Georgetown Community, better known to us as Greeno. Greeno is one of the longest running participants in National Night Out, with it being in its 16th year. They also draw one of the largest groups of people each and every year. So Greeno is very unique in its own self. They are a neighborhood that shows you what working hard is, what we can do to become a community and come together and achieve what we need to achieve in our community by the hard work that they put in and by the community that they have put together. Next year, I look forward to hugs all the way around for National Night Out. So proud to represent the best residents in the city of Aurora, the Far East Side, Ward 8. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Dee Dee at Greeno.
Greeno, going strong. National Night In, 16 years long.
Thank the mayor and Clayton and the team at the city of Aurora and our aldermen. We truly love this town and we're truly blessed, and we thank you all very much. Roll it.
Another big round of applause to Greeno and the entire. As we move from Ward A to Alderman Edward Bugg in Ward 9.
Hello from Ward 9, far southeast side of Aurora. We're having a great time in Ward 9. We have our team, our Ward 9 team here, and our Ward 9 mascot. As the pandemic came on Aurora, the residents of Ward 9, we didn't shut down. We got busy and ramped up. And we looked how we could meet the needs in the community. We got together with the Heartland Blood Bank. We had a great blood drive. We gave 31 people came out. We donated blood to save 66 lives in Aurora. When the Aurora Interfaith Food Pantry came calling, we put together a food drive for them. In 4 days, we filled up a complete box truck of food, an additional cargo van, and donated $1,100. So when the pandemic hit, we got busy and helped out the community. And this next group that I'm about to introduce, that's what they do all the time. They put together great national night outs here in Ward 9. It's We Inspire Nations in the Welton family.
Okay, bye. Hey everybody, it's Carlise in Skyla with We Inspire Nations and Alderman Ed Bugg, and we have something for you. Here we go.
Y'all know what it is. We gotta put a little remix on it. Let's go. National Night, Aurora City of Lights. We all shine so bright. Ward 9, we lit tonight. National Night.
Hey,
National Night.
Quarantine can't stop us tonight.
No.
We're here together online.
Online.
Ward 9, we lit tonight.
Hey.
That's right.
Hey.
Come on. Hey. Hey. All right, we want y'all to participate. We want y'all to participate. You ready?
Strong. Strong.
Strong.
Strong.
Strong.
Probably the baby favorite. That's so cute.
Love y'all.
Nine coming in strong. We inspire Carlise and Kyle Walton. And by demand, the baby, Skylar and Jet jumping in as well. Skylar enjoyed that. Those are the grandchildren of David Smith in our neighborhood groups department. They had a great time. Thank you, Alderman Bug. Thank you to the family, Drew, Elizabeth, Kendall, and Beth. And thank you to Ward A, Petty, and the entire team at Greeno. As we come to our final ward, Ward 10, please join me in welcoming Alderman Judd Loveshay.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me. This is my wife, Suzanne, and we are thrilled to be here.
Yeah.
Aurora, the 10th Ward's the Far East Side by the Fox Valley Mall, Pacific Square, the new Asian Mall next to Best Buy. And we are thankful for Dan Barrero, Karina Garcia, and David Smith for putting this together, along with the mayor and Clayton. And I'd like to thank the police and fire. Every year they come out and they do a lot. Lieutenant Robertson drove around from party to party last year with the Bearmobile. I should say Commander Robertson, I'm sorry. The mobile police station was really cool, and the EMT, the fire trucks, police dogs, really great. We really have a good time. And our first group is Jamie Stab and the Butterfield Neighbors. Jamie, are you on? Here they are.
Hello, here we are. There are about 25 of us tonight. Usually we have closer to 200. I'm sorry, 500, but we got about 25 of us out here tonight. We got kids with lighting it up is our theme tonight, lighting it up Aurora. And we got our kids with our glow sticks doing our evening bike parade. And then we got the parents over here just kind of socially distanced, hanging out and enjoying this gorgeous night that we have tonight. So again, we got about 25 of us out here socially distanced in the cul-de-sac, just lighting it up, bringing light to this not quite so light time here, but having a great time for sure. So that's what we've got over here in Butterfield Neighbors. We had a bike parade at the park earlier tonight, again, socially distanced. We had a discovery walk for some of the unique parts of our neighborhood as well this week, and we've done some chalking. So we have been busy since Sunday with National Night Out celebrations.
Thank you, Jamie. You guys usually have a huge party in bounce towns and food. We really miss you. We'll see you next year.
Yeah, we look forward to being back next year in all of our glory.
Thanks, Jamie. Okay, our next group is the Village Baptist Church. They do wonderful things. They have a food pantry distribution a couple times a year, and they had a monster celebration last year with a jazz band, bounce towns, all kinds of stuff, the police, the fire. So I'm going to turn it over to Brian Sendelbach, the pastor. Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, hello. I'm Brian Sendelbach, the associate pastor here at Village Baptist Church. We're standing here in the sanctuary. We're located on the corner of 34th and Frontenac, just down the street from Waubonsie High School. Our mission is to bring glory to God by making disciples of Jesus. We seek to do good to our city, the city of Aurora, which we love, in Jesus' name. My wife, Julie, is going to introduce our kids and tell you a little bit more.
Hi, Aurora. I am Julie, and these are our kids.
Oh, I'm Leo. Hi, I'm Allie.
And this is Ayana. National Night Out. We try to serve our community in a few other ways. We do have food pantry 2 times a month on the 2nd and 4th days of the month. And we are a hosting spot for voting. Please go out and vote. And we also are doing a mentorship program at Georgetown Elementary School with Kids Hope USA. We love you, Aurora.
Love you guys.
Bye.
All right, thank you. Back to you, Clayton.
Thank you to Ward 10, Alderman Loveshay, the First Lady of Ward 10, Suzanne, and the entire crew at Butterfield Park and Village Baptist Church. Aurora, let's give a big round of applause for all of our wards, wards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, for coming out showing how we are Aurora strong, we're Aurora safe, we are Aurora together. The pandemic can't stop us. We'll continue to pull this city together. As we prepare to conclude our wonderful virtual celebration tonight, our closing remarks are from a lifelong Auroran, someone who speaks to this community.
All right.
Passionate state. Yes, our phrase in Aurora is everybody loves this man. Please give a round of applause to the Deputy Mayor of Aurora, Chuck Nelson.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Lisa, give me some cowbell. Let me hear some cowbell out there. Wow, what an event. Hey, Aurora, we pulled it off. Let's give ourselves a hand. Woo! Mayor and Clayton and the City Council and our wonderful staff, congratulations. Who would have ever thought we would be able to pull this off, but we did, and we pulled it off very, very well. You know, when I was out here, I think it seems like we've been out here for a while because I had my Bermuda shorts on and my t-shirt. I had to run back in and get some jeans and a coat on. So the night is getting long, and it's certainly cooling off. But I do want to thank all of you for participating this evening in the Aurora National Night Out, or in this case, Aurora National Night In, as the mayor said. As we all know, National Night In or Out is a community building event that promotes and celebrates our successful partnerships that exist between our precious neighborhood groups and our wonderful people, our great people at the police and fire department. Partnerships are valued and cherished. I can tell you this firsthand. These partnerships are very much valued and cherished in all our Aurora neighborhoods. In closing, this has been a very trying time for all of us, but the true character of any individual or collectively as a community is how we respond to challenges. And Aurora, you have responded with resilience, that we are strong, we are safe, and Mayor Irvin, we are truly one Aurora. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. We prepare to conclude our first ever National Night In. The mayor said he hopes it's the last. We love to be able to have the virtual piece, but we want to be able to get back out and see each other, and we hope to do that in 2021. We thank you for always being what we know Aurora is, and that's a united family. As we go through any challenges, as the Deputy Mayor says, we overcome them, and we do so with grace and class. We stay focused on who we are and where we're going, and where we're going is the future. Anything that we do in this city, we stay focused on our youth. As we began the program, as the mayor said, with the national anthem by Melissa Bonilla, we close out this evening with another young leader, a junior at Easter High School. Tonight, he is performing a song by Frank Sinatra called I Concentrate on You. And so as we do just that, we concentrate on Aurora. We concentrate on our neighborhoods and our families in this community so that we can continue to be better. We know that if we can do it together, we'll get the job done. Please join me in welcoming, with a salute to the future, Abraham Campos.
Hi guys, bear with me because it's just the mic might be a little weird, so I don't know how far I should stand away because of the horn, but here it is.
Big round of applause for Abraham Campos. I concentrate on you. Thank you, brother. We're so proud of you. Keep on shining. Keep on showing us the best of the city of Aurora, our youth. Did you have a good time tonight, Aurora? Let me hear you make some noise for the City of Lights. You're always Aurora strong. We're always Aurora safe. We're always Aurora together. We ask all of our neighborhood groups to take photos where you are with your shirts, send them to the email or text to the phone or to David and Karina. We want to be able to shout you out on social media. Thank you for coming together tonight. It is always a celebration when we get together. This city will continue to have a good time and be a city of lights and a city for the future. One more big round of applause for the city of Aurora. Have a great night, Aurora. We are concluding our National Night In celebration. We are still Aurora strong, still Aurora safe, still Aurora together. Big round of applause for the city of Aurora. That's
Thank
right.
you, Clayton.
Have a
Thank
good
you,
night,
judges.
everyone. Be
Thank
safe.
you, everyone.
Night, Aurora.
Thank you.
Happy National Night In.
Thank you.
Thank
Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love you.
Only country.
Adios.
Okay.